Nintendo Switch remains relevant, despite its obsolete hardware. A significant part of the console's appeal is its unique design, allowing players to enjoy it on the move or at home on their gaming TV. Therefore, it's vastly different from PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles and similar to the much more expensive Steam Deck. Another significant factor is its games, imposing flagship titles, and excellent indies. Furthermore, Switch had one of the best first-year game libraries in gaming history. As expected, Nintendo's first-party games are still rock-solid franchises with some of the best representatives on the Switch. Additionally, the system has many excellent second- and third-party titles available. Welcome to Killer Queen TV, my name is Killer Queen Katie and this is the top 10 list of the best Nintendo Switch games. Mario Maker was a great game for introducing people to game design. Using different elements, you could build custom levels for Mario, upload them, and let people play and grade them. You could create levels based on the Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. Elements and from the classic Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 3. The only limiting factor is your imagination and affinity toward the suffering of other players. This second installment is a welcome upgrade with a new skin, new themes, and additional tools. Now you can create even more challenging Mario levels and further stress out players. Nintendo Switch has a reputation as a port machine. Indeed, many Wii U exclusives that didn't get the recognition got their second chance on Nintendo Switch. One is Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, an excellent title severely underappreciated in its time. Donkey Kong is the first trademarked Nintendo video game character. Luckily, his games are usually on par with the rest of the company's mascots. The Switch version of Tropical Freeze has some upgrades and added content. This includes Funky Kong mode, a more accessible difficulty setting, and an extra character, Funky Kong himself. With these additions, the surprisingly unforgiving game is now more comfortable to play. Animal Crossing: New Horizons defined 2020. This franchise has always had a faithful player base, but the latest entry turned out to be the most popular Switch game. Furthermore, the global lockdown due to COVID-19 made players rush into this title and build virtual communities. In this game, you'll create a house, interact with cute animal residents and explore and customize the deserted island that's your home now. Freedom and relaxation while doing communal activities never felt so good, except for paying the mortgage to that goddamn raccoon. The complete Xenoblade Chronicles is available on Nintendo Switch, but the third game in the series is the best. Furthermore, it's also the largest, as it will take more than 100 hours to fully explore it. Thankfully, you'll always want more, as the combat system is excellent. Yet, you'll need some time to learn its surprising complexities. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 pushes Switch to the limits, and sometimes you'll experience frame drops. However, the world looks gorgeous, even beyond what was thought possible on the system. This is the best traditional action JRPG on the platform, with so much content to unlock. However, make sure to check the previous two games. The Splatoon series had a successful debut on Wii U, and the Switch sequel was even better. Luckily, Nintendo further improved it with Splatoon 3. In this shooter, your goal isn't to kill your enemies but to paint most of the arenas into your team colors. Therefore, this is a family-friendly experience meant for everyone. While the controls are easy to learn, there's enough depth here for serious competitors. Splatoon 3 might be the best Switch multiplayer game, but it offers a few surprises. The biggest is a robust single-player campaign, as offline experience remains vital to Nintendo. While it will help you hone your skills, this is a more than complex tutorial for multiplayer. Even though much content is recycled from previous games, this is still the best addition in the series. Furthermore, It's a worthy purchase even if multiplayer isn't your focus. Thank you for watching today's top 10 this far. I hope you are enjoying the video. Please don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe to be notified of my future videos. Now, let's get on with the other half of this video. Poor Wii U lost almost all of its exclusives, but we are glad more people can play its top titles. As expected, Mario Kart 8 was one of the first to end up on Switch. Luckily, Nintendo improved it, giving us the best game in the series. While you can't expect a revolution from the Mario Kart game, this edition still feels fresh, even if you enjoyed some previous titles. The Deluxe edition integrates all DLCs from the original game, with everything available initially. Even better, there are a few new characters. Surprisingly, Nintendo changed gameplay, and not only through minor tweaks. Thus, you can now have 2 items, giving you more offensive and defensive options. Finally, there's an entirely new battle mode, with mostly original arenas and numerous minigames. While the graphics received only a slight update, this is still a terrific title. Pokemon is one of the strongest Nintendo franchises, with numerous games for every generation of consoles since the original Game Boy. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was an excellent game, but only a warm-up for Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield titles bring the Pokemon world to life as no other game did. Finally, Pokemon battles and exploring look as good as they feel. Your character travels across vast landscapes and captures bigger pocket monsters. Furthermore, new expansion packs give trainers more regions to explore. Of course, more areas mean more Pokemon to catch. Therefore, the players will quickly complete their pokes. Mario is undoubtedly one of the most beloved video game protagonists. He appeared in every Nintendo generation of consoles and was a hero of many games of different genres. However, Mario will always be an arcade platform character, even in Nintendo Switch games. Yet, Super Mario Odyssey takes him to another level with new moves as he explores massive worlds. Still, familiar mechanics are welcomed by both beginners and veterans of the series. While finishing the game isn't a real challenge, that's only the beginning. Those who want their skill tested have tons of optional quests to enjoy. While this is a single-player experience, it's a joy even watching someone else play it. Super Smash Bros. Games originated on Nintendo 64 and haven't stopped since. There's something attractive in seeing beloved video game mascots beating each other silly. With each generation of consoles, Super Smash games grew further in terms of the roster and gameplay. The Switch version brought faster gameplay and a massive roster of every character that ever appeared in Smash games, plus some new, quite surprising names. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the perfect mixture of competitive gameplay, content, and fan service. The Legend of Zelda games led their protagonist, Link, through many adventures. Thus, our fairy Hyrulean hero saved the world too many times to count. In the middle of every Zelda game is the dynamic between Link, Princess Zelda and the villain Ganon. Luckily, Breath of the Wild keeps that intact. However, every other aspect of Zelda games is fundamentally changed. Instead of dungeon exploration, expect vast lands with weapons, monsters, puzzles, and quests. This is one of the best open-world games ever, and players are still discovering all its secrets.